welcome everyone to Tuesday Night Gods. I am the commentator and I am in charge for the night for Mr. Jamal Johnson is gone. He has taken an early flight to London, England to make sure everything is assured and set in place for this Saturday's pay-per-view in London, England, brought to you by none other than Gods. Tonight we have a stacked card for you. We have a wonderful match featuring the Wfcw Women's Champion Elise as she battles Jocelyn here tonight. Tonight we are on the verge of going to history, ladies and gentlemen. We struck Thursday Night Titans twice. We sent a deliberate message to them, letting them know what happens when you provoke a god. So sit back, relax, and welcome to the land in which gods walk. Welcome to the WFCW Tuesday Night Gods. Thank you everyone for taking time out of your busy schedules to be part of the greatest weekly show that the WFCW has to offer, and that is Tuesday Night Gods. We appreciate each and every one of you coming out, being part, helping make this brand what it is today. We do every single thing we do each and every week to show you why gods walk the earth, why gods are superior to every living species. And we're going to kick tonight off with the in-ring return of the wily veteran, 90s as he is looking to get in top form as he go up against the behemoth, the monster, the warlord this Saturday in England. And what better way to put him on a stepping stool than to go up against one of the strongest, one of the most physique, one of the most powerful and dominant men, even though he doesn't get the wins like he's supposed to. The big man. This will be a good test for the wily veteran 90s. And if you are new to the WFCW Tuesday Night Gods, that's right, I am singling us out because we don't socialize with that crappy show that's Thursdays. I'm talking about if you want to be up to date on everything that's happening with the Tuesday Night Gods, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss none of the best. Listen to me. You don't miss anything here, ladies and gentlemen. We are the best of the best. We are the greatest. We are the gods. And we rule the WFCW. And this will be a good test for 90s. 90s, he is still banged up. He is still a little frustrated. The warlord targeted him first. But tonight, 90s has a chance to show that he is in top form. He has a chance to show that he is ready for whatever the warlord throws his way. Oh, look at this. A Thursday night guy here already talking trash. Elliot, state of Thursdays, when you win a match, come talk to the gods. And here he comes. One of the most physique. He is still young. He is still building and learning. He is still the enforcer, as he says. But he wants to drive. He wants to keep improving. He wants to take his game to the next level. And I believe 90s can literally help this man get to the next level.
From Maryland, weighing in at 335 pounds, the Blueprint Big Man.
Listen, the big man may don't have the wins to back it up, but you cannot deny his in-ring talent. You see, sometimes you got to lose a couple times before you start building that energy. Sometimes you got to know what's your strengths, what's your weaknesses. He knows his strengths. He is still trying to aggress around that he actually has a weakness. When you got a physique like that, your confidence don't think you got a weakness until you get in there with the veterans, with people who's been doing this for a long time, and then you start to see, oh, I do have a weakness, I need to improve. And I believe that's what the big man is trying to do each and every week he comes out here. Some of our superstars have already took flight to go to London, England as well. You know, some of them, you know, London wanted a couple guards out there, you know, to do some autograph signings. After the night, all of us are heading there. We got our tickets, our passports. We're going to put on one hell of a show that London will never forget. And here he comes, the veteran, the legend of the WFCW, the reigning defending hardcore champ. This Saturday he has a tough challenge ahead of him as he takes on the monster that is the Warlord.
And his opponent from Maryland.
Now 90s old, he says he believes he's ready to take the next level into his long, illustrious career. He wants that world title. And I believe in due time, 90s old will definitely, and I mean will definitely get there. He's put the time, the years, the craft, and the work in. And I believe becoming hardcore champion, it actually rejuvenated his career. It put him on a better mindset. Because he was saying, it showed him that I still got this. I can hang with the best. I can hang with the youth of the day, and I can go in there and whoop their ass. And that's what he's been doing since he's been hardcore champ. Two-time hardcore champ at that. You know, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, we only seen what the Warlord do sticking up on 90s up. I have no data on what the Warlord is capable of. I don't know his moveset. I just know that 90s O is the veteran, and I believe he is going to go in there and try to out-wrestle the bigger man. But this man, 90s O, he added new moves to his repertoire. You know, he got the bullfrog splash, the Zodown, the old school slam, the human suplex, the man. This guy's the human suplex machine. He'll take you to Suplex City faster than Brock Lesnar will. And here we go, 90s O, the big man. And 90s O try to go for the heel kick right out the gate. Big chop onto the chest of the big man. And 90s O close slamming the big man to the outside. And this is what I'm talking about. 90s O is not afraid to go to that top rope. He is not afraid to get his hands dirty. And 90 missing with that dive and rolls out the way. And now 90 on the big man. But the big man with a big forearm back to 90 but 90 with a counter. Try to go for a kick, and big man with the clothesline. And now, big man trying to get 90, and 90 showing the big man. You may got a big physique, but don't think I'm I'm weak. Don't think I'm a slouch. I'm a veteran. I'm a big man too. And they are fighting out here. 90s O now, showing his aggressiveness, knocking a big man to the fans, into the crowd. But 90s O knows there is count outs on. And 90s O, he does not want to win by via count out. And the big man runs right back into the ring. And 90s O, and they are locked right back up. And a clothesline by the big man. But 90s O, big shoulder truck counter. And try to stomp, but the big man rolls out the ring. But here comes 90s O right to follow up. Try to go for a belly to belly, but the big man just too strong with a headbutt there. Head first into that apron. And now picking up 90s O. Oh, what a super kick right to the chest of 90s O. And look at this, the strength. We told you he got power. Gorilla pressure slam in 90s O right into the knee, into a gut buster. And 90s O, that's what I'm talking about. He has athleticism for a big man. He is the most athletic big man in all the WFCW. probably the greatest big man in the history of the WFCW. And now 90s taking the big man to the corner. Gonna beat some sense into 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I miscounted. That is 10. 90s taking a fight to the big man. Look at that clothesline. 90s still got it. He ain't never losing it in his eyes. And look at this. Look at this going right after the leg. Leg DDT right there. And now 90s so wisely going into the pin. And look at this. Now 90s going after the arm. Going after each of the joints that make the big man what he is. 90s just carrying and pulling away at that elbow and arm and shoulder. Them jump with the big man trying to muscle his way through. Bam! Big clubbing blow to the gut to get 90s up off him. And now the big man hoisting 90s up. The big man with that stalling suplex. The big man, oh, with the one hand, oh man, it's showing his dominance, just showing his power. Oh, what's going on? Don't tell me it's the Warlord. Don't tell me he's here. I heard rumors he might be backstage. And the big man, he ain't afraid of no damn Warlord. He wants 90s, he gotta get through him. What the heck? No! Get up, big man, there you go! Take his fat ass down! Get his fat ass, big man! That's that damn little Butch! Coming in here ruining a good match. Damn that little Butch. We need to get him out of here. He just ruined one hell of a match between 90s and the big man. So these Thursday night guys are going to try to come on our show and try to pull stuff like this? Oh, hell no. Not while I'm in charge here tonight. Not while I'm in charge here tonight. That's right. I want every superstar in the back who is here to look backstage and make sure there are no other trashy titans on this show. I will not let this show crumble while Mr. Jamal Johnson and Big E are over there in London. Well, we're going to jump right into our next match. We will not stand for this here tonight. We will not stand. That is cowardly. That is an act of sin and punkism. You are punks, Titans. Face us like the gods we are. You want to come to our show? Just ask for a match. We will lay it down before you. If you want to see how much a laid down opportunity is before you, look at the #1 draft pick, Keith, as he's going up against Helios, the man who put on a big victory last week. We will not have any of these Thursday night filths coming on this show. And for all you watching, I want to apologize. I want to sincerely apologize because we do not stand for this. Hold on 1 second. Yes. No, I'm not going to scream for security. I want every superstar that's in the back to find that fat bastard right now. I want them to give him a beating of his life. He wants to be the purpose. We're going to give him a purposely ass whooping. Find him. I give the big man that because he literally took the fight to Little Butch. Let me tell you something about Little Butch. I'm going to give you guys a history lesson as Keith, the #1 draft pick, makes his way to the ring. I want to tell you guys a small story that he doesn't tell anybody. You see, the big man is the enforcer. You see, Big E is the CEO. Benjamin is the co-CEO. I am the announcer. Little Butch was supposed to be a superstar. But you want to know why we got into the business of competing? It's because Little Butch couldn't get the damn job done. He couldn't do what needed to be done. He didn't want to go to the gym and build up his physique. He wanted to dress up in stupid costumes, coming out like a damn pirate, now wearing face paint, looking like a washed up, has-been militia warrior, and now calling himself the purpose. The purpose of what? You are the purpose of sucking. And Keith, back to the matter at hand. Keith, one of the all-time greats here in the WFCW. And Keith is looking to show why he's the #1 draft pick as he is going up against the hottest newcomer, Helios, here tonight. Yeah, you tell Big Man I want him. You tell Big Man to find him. I know he's in here. Want me to tell you why? His ass can't run with weak ankles. He ain't getting nowhere far. And Keith, truly one of the greats. Probably the greatest TV champ of all time. I'm not gonna say probably. He is the greatest TV champ of all time and the only 2-time TV champ. Now I know Yusuf is in his reign and Yusuf is building towards that legacy. But that is going to be a legacy that he's going to have to try to overthrow Keith with. And Keith will be at the top of the mountain. Mark my words. And here he comes. Now this entrance gave me a little chills last week as he walks out of darkness, and he is the light. He is here to, quote unquote, shine over the darkness and be the light of the WFCW. He is phenomenal in that square circle. He is a man on a mission.
And his opponent from Lima, Peru, weighing in at 130 pounds, Sunshine Hero.
This man, he's going to be one of the all-time greats here. I can see it. He is here to cleanse. And you know something? This is what gods are made of. You won't find this on some child's play show. But this is going to be another tough chat. He defeated Mike in a back-and-forth battle in the main event last week. But this one right here will truly be a tough one for him. Look at this man turning darkness into light just with the wave of his arms. I don't think I'll ever get tired of seeing that entrance. And here we go, nice lockup. And Helios pushing Keith back to the corner. Keith the taller of the two. I think in this one, Helios gonna have to use that quickness in that inverted style over Keith here. Nice headlock. And there he is, throwing him to the ropes. Keith up and over. And Keith, oh, headbutts there. And now Keith with the arm lock. And now Helios with the reversal. Got that shoulder and elbow of Keith. Trying to take him down. Gets the takedown on Keith. And Keith like, okay, all right. It's impressive. Keith with a big right hand. And now Keith. Oh, but Helios with the flip reversal. And look at that. Oh, that drop kick, but it didn't knock Keith down. Heel kick, and it still didn't knock Keith down. Throwing Keith to the corner. Drop kick, and now Keith finally Keith goes down. Drop kick right to the side of the face. And that's what I'm talking about when I say Helios is going to have to use that quickness. And look at this. Look at this. Look at this going after Keith's arm. Pulling and turning that arm and elbow. But Keith rolling out of it. And now Keith, big right hand. And Keith with another clubbing blow. An elbow right to the elbow of Keith. And a kick right to the gut. But Keith with a big right hand. Keith going for that, sidewalk slam. Jawbreaker counter. And look at this. Helios is actually taking a fight to Keith. I gotta admit, I am impressed. Look at this. Going right back to that arm and leg submission on Keith. And look at this. He got it locked in good. But Keith not giving up. Keith, kick. And another one right to the head. And now Helios throwing Keith to the quarter. And look at Helios. What's he doing here? On the top rope. Keith running away, but no, into the pin. 1, 2, and Keith with the kick out. And now Helios going to that top rope. What does he got in store? Missed with the diving elbow. And now Keith taking Helios. Got him on that top rope. Slingshot him right off. I think Helios style kind of surprised Keith here. Missed with the heel kick. And that's the thing. You can't make mistakes on Keith, and he'll just catch you just like that. Keith is not afraid of those mistakes. And Keith going to send this man for a spin. Around and around. When will they stop? I don't even know. And Keith with the big swing. Going in for the cover while he's still dizzy. 1, 2, and Helios with the kick out. You hear the crowd, they are cheering their God saying this is awesome. That is what they do. And now Keith trying to pick him up, but a jawbreaker counter by Helios again. Kick to the gut, DDT. Helios may be feeling himself now. He may be feeling it. His second win, big clothesline. Using that quickness off the rope and a drop kick. And Helios got that arm. Going right back to it for a third time. Got it locked in. Is Keith going to tap? For the third time, he's got it locked in. Keith doesn't tap, I can tell you that. I have never seen Keith. No, I don't think I've ever seen Keith tap out. And a kick to the gut. And this time Keith, now taking him down. And it is now Keith starting to get the people behind him. But Helios with the reversal. And the kick, but Keith with the block this time. And Keith with those big right hand. Another right hand dropping Helios. And Keith throwing him to the ropes. Helios with the reversal. Keith with that big knee. The big knee driving his face right into the knee. Keith is looking to take control. And Keith again, earth-shattering spine buster by Keith. And Keith now pulling Helios to the center of the ring. Going in for the cover. 1, 2, and Helios again. This is why he's one of the hottest newcomers here on Tuesday nights. But Keith looked like he's trying to set him up for that K-Dog pedigree. We've seen it many times. Keith got the arms locked. But Helios, Hurricanrana with the reversal. And now Helios picking up Keith. Throwing Keith to the corner. Turn around. And Helios with those fists of fury. He's going for it. The divine light on, off, into the cover. 1, 2, and Helios picks up his second victory. And like I said, it damn sure wasn't easy. And Keith, the world-class athlete that he is, showing respect. And Keith, we know this isn't the last we've seen of the great Keith. Trust and believe that. And we're going to get right into our next match of the evening. Keith made him work. But Keith also knows how to show respect. And this is one that I couldn't wait for. This is Jocelyn versus Elise, a rematch from 2 weeks ago. This is a rematch from 2 weeks ago where Jocelyn picked up a surprise victory over Elise. Elise gave her respect. Elise said, "Wonderful job, Jocelyn. We will meet again." And tonight they get their rematch. Now, Elise was scheduled to defend her women's championship this Saturday in London. But because of the huge announcement by Mr. Big E last week, she will be defending her title at the very first ever WFCW Women's Pay-Per-View. That's right, no men there. It will be all women for one night. And here we go. All right, like I said, just double check the arena. And here comes Jocelyn.
Making her way to the ring from Maryland, Josh Ann. And her opponent, from Maryland, the FCW Women's Champion, Alice Champion.
That was Mr. Jamal Johnson. He's very infuriated that a Thursday night guy got in here tonight. And he said he will be here next Tuesday to address all the issues that he has, everything that he needs to get off his chest. But right now we need to focus on the match at hand, which is bona fide to be a good one. And Johnson right out the gate with a Russian leg sweep on Elise. They say sometimes a person has another person's number. Could Jocelyn be that person that has Elise's number? And Jocelyn taking a cheap shot there. Taking a cheap shot right there on Elise. I've never seen that, especially when the ref gets involved. And now Elise on that arm and shoulder. But, oh, there you go, pushing Jocelyn off. Jocelyn with a kick to the gut. And now Elise pushing Jocelyn right back to the quarter. And these women, they like to start their matches off a little. And look at Elise showing them respect, giving Jocelyn some space. And Elise trying to go for a clothesline, but Jocelyn with a drop toe hold, putting Elise in the middle of the ropes. And Jocelyn letting Elise get up. That is respect. But Jocelyn now got her up, trying to go for a suplex, but Elise with the reversal. Jocelyn trying to go for that right hand. Elise with a kick to the gut. And now Elise throwing Jocelyn to the quarter. And Elise, German suplex on the Jocelyn. Big chop by Elise on the Jocelyn. Hurricanrana by Elise. Elise slowly starting to take control of the match. She's getting, oh, now Jocelyn, big European uppercut by Jocelyn. And Elise with a reversal again. Clothesline on a Jocelyn. But Jocelyn, another big European uppercut. Try to go for a kick to the gut. Takedown on the Jocelyn. And now Elise going in for a single leg crab. Trying to take the taller Jocelyn out. But Jocelyn, shoulder, kick her right off in that shoulder. And there's Jocelyn. Ooh! 2 big kicks by Jocelyn onto Elise. But Elise with a reversal. Oh, Elise trying to go for a drop kick, but Jocelyn with the reversal. And look at Elise with the arm drag roll. Drop toe hold, face first goes to Jocelyn. And another counter by Jocelyn. And look at Jocelyn, crucifix pin. Only a 1 count. And Jocelyn, with the kicks. Right to the face. We see what Jocelyn wants to do here. Jocelyn wants to throw kicks. And Jocelyn telling Elise to get up. Jocelyn, missed with the missile drop kick off the top rope. And now Elise grabbing Jocelyn. Bam! Power bomb right out the corner. And going in for the cover is Elise. 1. Only a 1 count there. And Elise picking up Jocelyn and knocking up. But Jocelyn showing her little strength there, pushing Elise off. And a big clothesline by Jocelyn, sending Elise to the outside. And Jocelyn back on the top rope. She's telling the crowd to look out. She's about to do something amazing. Jocelyn, with the elbow a miss. And Jocelyn dodging that blow. Elise getting tired of those kicks and blocks 1. Arm drag takedown by Jocelyn. Side kick by Elise. And Jocelyn with a kick right to the gut. And Jocelyn trying to go for a standing insecurity. Big right hand. Drop kick onto the apron by Jocelyn to Elise. And Jocelyn now tossing Elise through the ropes back into the ring. And Jocelyn now picking up Elise. Jocelyn, but Elise with the reversal. Jocelyn hanging on after being tossed over the top rope. And what's Elise doing here? Got Jocelyn through the ropes. Oh, look at that. A mini stunner through the ropes. And Elise, look at the people getting behind Elise with a wave. Big right hand. 5-man carry counter by Elise. Elise trying to go for a scoop slam, but Jocelyn hops over. And now Elise has Jocelyn head first into the apron. And now Jocelyn tossing Elise right back into the ring. Elise now getting to her feet. Jocelyn with a clubbing blow to the back. Jocelyn with a kick. Jocelyn is going for it. Jocelyn, bam! We still do not know what Jocelyn calls that, but she got it all on Elise. 1, 2, and Elise with the kick out. And Jocelyn thinking about her next move. Try to stomp on Elise's head. And Elise, look at the reverse. DDT. The jump over DDT by Elise. And now Elise drop kick to the side of the face. And look at this. Elise wrenching and turning at the head of Jocelyn. And now Elise setting Jocelyn up. Is she going to try to hit her with the around the world slam? But Jocelyn had it very well scouted. Body shot. Body shot. Body shot by Jocelyn. Right to the rib cage. And Jocelyn setting Elise up. Power bomb by Jocelyn. Into the cover. 1, 2, and Elise again showing the heart of a champion. And Elise arm drag counter. You gotta believe that Jocelyn is taking Elise to the limit. And Elise, I don't know, Elise, this is out of your ground. Going to the top rope. Elise telling Jocelyn to get to her feet. What is Elise gonna do here? Elise, what in the world? And she missed. And Jocelyn went for the quick cover. And Jocelyn with another kick going right to the back since Elise fell flat on her back. And Elise this time telling Jocelyn, and Elise, bam, double axe handle to the face. And Elise with a stomp onto the gut of Jocelyn. Stomp onto the arm. And Elise now going in for a cover after a couple stomps. And Jocelyn with the kick out. They are on their feet here in the arena tonight. They are literally on their feet. And Elise, this time, she got all of the around the world slam on Jocelyn. 1, 2, and Elise, after all that Jocelyn did, showed the heart of a champion here tonight. And right here, I'm going to try to get an interview with Jocelyn and figure out what the hell does she cause this, because that looked like it is painful. And it was Elise though. Jocelyn took her to the limits of the night. What a match by both. Look at this, Jocelyn stopping the around the world slam. Those big nasty body shots. And right here, I thought that was it. Jocelyn with a devastating powerbomb into the pin. 1, 2, but Elise with the heart of a champion. And right here, going for like a whisper in the wind, but missed and landed her back. But that didn't stop Elise as she kept coming back, fighting Jocelyn. And is going there for another one. And Jocelyn with the kick out right there. But Elise, you gotta give her the benefit of the doubt that she, and what the, not again, Mary! It's Mary! Elise's opponent! Elise's future challenger, but Elise with a Mitsunoku driver on the Mary. And Elise not having it for Mary. Knees to the back, stomp to the face. Beat her ass, Elise. Beat her damn ass. She should have stayed on Thursdays where she belonged. That is the #1 contender, Mary, and now Mary. Andre, somebody get the hell out of here and help Elise. And Elise tossing Mary. Beat her ass, Elise. Beat her bloody ass. I don't know what the hell you Thursday night people think you're going to do, going to come on our show and try to invade us. That is a huge, and I mean a huge no-no. And now Mary. But Elise, look at Elise. She's not taking this lightly. You want this belt so bad, you're going to get it. And Elise standing tall. I don't get what the hell these people think they're going to do here on Thursdays, on coming here on Tuesday and think what they're going to do. I truly don't know. But I know this match right here, this match, that's right. Ladies and gentlemen, security has Mary and they are escorting her out of the building. But right now, we have all 4 members of the representative tag teams that will compete in the first ever 4-way tag team elimination match for the WFCW World Tag Team title. We have Ronnie representing the team of him and Anthony. We have China representing the team of him and Cook. We have Savage Ron representing the Dangerous Alliance. And we have Cooks representing the 2-man power trip and the reigning defending WFCW Tag Team Champions. So you gotta give credit to where it is due. These 4 are all looking to build that energy, build that momentum for this Saturday when all 8 men are going to be colliding. This has never been done in WFCW, and you will only get it here on Tuesdays, the land in which the gods walk. We have the best tag teams, and we have the best tag team in the world. The greatest tag team in WFCW history, David and Cook. Table matches, TLC matches, ladder matches, elimination matches, 2 out of 3 fall matches, tag team Iron Man matches. You name it, they have been in it, they have won it, they have done it all. That what signifies them as the best tag team of all time in the WFCW. And here comes Chyna. Him and Duke, they are a pairing that I am looking to see. I think this is the most pairing of a tag team that I want to see out of everyone.
At 235 pounds, Chyna.
And Chyna also a former hardcore champion as well. What a lot of people don't know is that Chyna is one of the most profound technicians in the world. But I will say this. If David and Cooks wins this Saturday, I don't ever want to hear nobody say they have the best tag team is them. Without a shadow of a doubt. Win or lose, they are still the greatest tag team. All right, and don't none of you all forget that. And here comes Savage Ron. Him and Dangerous Dave, they have, how can I say, they've had a impactful and rocky road since their debut. But I had a chat with them and they said it's all about getting the gold. They don't care who they got to run through. They don't care who they got to take down. They are coming for the gold.
And his opponent, first from Washington, D.C., weighing in.
Now, like I said, if you're just now joining us, hit that like and subscribe button, and so that way you never miss any Tuesday night action. Trust me when I tell you, you don't want to miss any of this. As you see, they are trying their luck here tonight because Mr. Jamal Johnson isn't here. And let me tell you like this. I may be an announcer, but I also know how to run and direct and make sure no chaos happens on my show. As you saw, Little Butch fleed and is hiding somewhere, probably eating some damn ooze and noodles with an ice pack on his ankles, hiding somewhere like the punk that he is. The failure that he is. The loser that he is. And that is why he's on Thursday night, because he is a loser. He tried to walk with gods and couldn't keep up. So you know what happened? We said you want to be immortal, and pushed them down the well. And this is an entrance by Savage Ron. This is an entrance. That's more pyro than the 4th of July. Yeah, you better win with an entrance like this, Savage Ron. And here comes Ronnie B, who is teaming up with his cousin Anthony. And Ronnie B coming out now. Oh man, this man's sicker than that. He says he owns this. What does he own? And Ronnie B taking his sweet time to the ring. Oh, this guy, Ronnie. I love him to death, but he takes his sweet ass time sinking in the moment. But I can't hate on him. So, Ronnie, go ahead, cameraman. Get closer. Sink it in, baby. Sink it in, Ronnie B. This is your moment. Ronnie B and Anvy formed an alliance. What the hell? And here he comes. As you see, one half of the greatest tag team on the planet. One half of the tag team champions, Mr. Cooks.
And from New York, weighing in at 225 pounds,
and don't let it cross your mind that thinking Cook is just an excellent tag team wrestler. This man is also an excellent singles competitor. Oh, I'm with you. I'm doing it with you, baby. Look at that. He got the arena doing it with him. And that's how you know he is one of the best of the very best. Love them or hate them, you cannot deny that they are literally one of the greatest tag teams in the world. Oh. And if you thought Helios know how to turn the lights on, you guys have never seen Cook's entrance solo. Watch as he brings the lights on himself. Oh my gosh. Fatal four-way action here tonight. Each one of these men trying to build confidence and build momentum for their team. And did Ronnie just change outfits? Yes, he did. I'm not even going to ask the question. And China taking Ronnie to the outside. Cook going against Savage Ron. Those two are no straight. And a super kick by Cook. And a single leg drop kick by Cook. But Savage Ron throwing Cook over the top. Savage Ron, he doesn't want no parts of Cook, as he literally ran the other way. Oh, now he's going back to Cook. And like I said, these two are no strangers to each other. China now throwing Ronnie back into the ring. Savage Ron with a counter on the Cook. Cook with a reversal. And now Cook throwing Savage Ron to the outside. Ronnie B close slamming China in the ring. And now Ronnie picking up China. What has Ronnie got in store? Went for that clothesline but missed. China Hurricane on the Ronnie. And look at China. Look at that stomp of the mud hole in Ronnie's chest. And China going for the pin. And Ronnie, now he's letting the ref count on one. And Cook on the outside with Savage Ron. Savage Ron getting out of that neck breaker. Ronnie with a big forearm. And look at Cook slamming Savage Ron into that pole. And Ronnie, knee to the head. China with a diving elbow clothesline. And look at Cooks. What has Cook got playing here? Oh, Savage Ron gets out of the way. And China just delivering those kicks to the chest of Ronnie. And look at China trying to go for the quick cover. But Ronnie again kicking out. Savage Ron with the counter. And now Savage Ron going for a submission on Cook. Sharpshooter locked in. And Ronnie right there to break it all up. And now is Ronnie going to Cook. And China got a submission lock in on Savage Ron. And Cook, that is why Cook is a champion. Did you see that? He took the ref out just so China wouldn't tap out Savage Ron. And Ronnie got Cook up on his shoulder. Death Valley driver by Ronnie. And Ronnie sending Cook for a little spin. And Ronnie just taking all those punches Chyna has to offer. And clubbing blow to the back. Chyna now got Ronnie. Backdrop on the Ronnie. And Chyna seizing the opportunity, going on Cook. And Cook kicked out at 2. But now Savage Ron is back up. Big knee to the face. Cook, oh, missed with that super kick. But and got it on Savage Ron. And look at Cook. Queen suplex. And Ronnie with a clothesline on the Cooks. And Cook with a reversal on Ronnie. Cook with a running knee to Ronnie. And Cook looked like he is trying to set Ronnie up. Kick to the side. Cook, we see this on Jacob many times. That knee. But Savage Ron and Ronnie right there to get the rope break. And Cook taking it to Savage Ron now. And Ronnie throwing Chyna outside the ring. And now Cook going to that arm and shoulder of Savage Ron. Oh, the hand, stomping out the hand. Ronnie tried to go for a big boot deal on Chyna. Chyna with a big right hand. Ronnie with a kick to the gut. Miss Wiley with the clothesline. And Cook trying to set Savage Ron for a brain buster. But now Savage Ron, he got Cook up. Powerbomb into the pin. And Cook gets out. But Savage Ron went into the Boston Crab submission. But Ronnie breaks it up. And now Ronnie going at Savage Ron. I think this is the first time these two ever locked horns since they've been in WFCW. And they're brothers. And Savage Ron, look at Savage Ron taking it to Ronnie with them quick moves. And now it is just Savage Ron and Chyna in the ring. Savage Ron seizing the opportunity. Bam! Knees to the face on Chyna. Savage Ron going in for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, and Chyna kicked out. And oh man, Samoan drop on the Cooks. And Chyna with the reversal. And now Cook going to the top rope, but Chyna with a big chop taking Cook down. And now Ronnie taking Savage Ron off the top rope. All 4 of these men trying to build that boost, that big boost for their Saturday, for their represented team. And Ronnie stepping on the head of Chyna. And Cook going right after his longtime rival, Savage Ron. And a stomp right to the face. And Chyna, he got Ronnie in a submission hold. He got Ronnie in a submission. But Ronnie with the reversal. And look at Cook, reverse neck break on the Savage Ron. And now this Cook and Ronnie, but Ronnie with the jawbreaker. And now Ronnie throwing Cook to the corner. What does Ronnie got in store? Cook with a big elbow to the face. Ronnie catches the leg, takes Cooks down. Ronnie, ankle lock locked in. Ankle lock locked in on Cooks. But Cook, no, I don't tap. And a spear by Savage Ron, taking Cooks down. And now Chyna, clothesline counter by Savage Ron. And Cooks try to go for a belly to belly, but Ronnie with the takedown. Northern Light suplex. And now, oh man, super kick. And Ronnie trying to capitalize on his little brother movement. And they dropped horns again. Ronnie with a kick. Like I said, this is the first time we see Savage Ron and Ronnie go head to head. And Ronnie with the reversal. Ronald with the reversal. Hey, these two are beating the hell out of each other. Oh, what a heel kick by Ronnie on a Savage Ron. If this is how good it is with only 4, I can't wait till we get all 8 in that ring. And look at Ronnie. What a spine buster by Ronnie on the China. Cook. Ronnie with a big boot to fight out of that quarter. Ronnie with a big right hand. Cook with another counter. Big right hand by Ronnie. Arm drag takedown by Cook. Missed with that heel kick. That's standing Izaguri. Ronnie hoisting Cook up. Rib. Backbreaker. But here comes Savage Ron. Going right after Ronnie. Kicks him. And look at Savage Ron. Bam! Knees to the face on a Ronnie. Cook so smart. Savage Ron so smart. 2. And Savage Ron. Savage Ron picking up the big victory for him and Dangerous Dave leading into this Saturday night. This is what they do. Hey, you think they are tag team specialists? No, they are all individually very skilled in that ring. And Savage Ron, could we be looking at the new tag champ? We know how much him and Dangerous Dave want David and Cook's head. But we also know the wars that they went through with David and Cook, taking them to the limits. But now this time, you have that same pot, that same stew, that same flavor and stew. But this time you add China and Duke, 2 former hardcore champs in there. Then you add Ronnie, Mr. Money in the Bank. And then you add the end all be all, the two-time WFCW World Champ. And you putting them into one stew and you're going to let it simmer overnight. And you got the best in the world. Oh man, we just got word from the champ, Mr. Cook, and I quote, this was a fluke. Come this Saturday, we will have a different result. Believe in that. You gotta give credit to where credit is due. You gotta give justice where it is served. That is why Cook is a champion. That is why the man knows. He knows that if this was any other person, he would have dominated. But Cook also knows that Ronald got the upper hand here tonight. So that's what I'm loving about this man. But this match right here are the 2 challengers who will be competing for gold this Saturday. Wayne, the 7-second wonder, the man who surprised the world. And King TK, the very first ever King of the Ring winner. Wayne goes against Big Country for the biggest prize here on Tuesday nights. King TK goes against Yusuf for the second biggest prize on Tuesday nights. Both of those matches are something you need to watch this Saturday.
Making his way to the ring from Maryland, weighing in at 220 pounds, Wayne.
And here comes royalty. Here comes the Royal One. Here comes the legendary King TK. Now I want to know, can King TK, who got surprised by Pirate King Steve last week in an upset victory, can we see him get back on the right path here tonight? We're not going to deny that King TK had a slip up last week. We're not going to deny that. But now he's going up against a guy like Wayne, who has been on a monstrosity of a road. We cannot deny that. And I believe I can say that with honor. Wayne is one of the few people that can match King TK in height when it comes into this ring. Really? But this is the first time these two men have ever met, and this shall be one good match. The best striker in all the WFCW against technically one of the best in the WFCW. One of the guys on the best hot streaks right now. And look at him. German suplex on a King TK. The only thing I can say that I want Wayne to watch out for is those strikes by King TK. That royal knee, that royal kick, they are devastating. Wayne with a nice drop kick. Jawbreaker. Oh, and look at that. A knee dropping Wayne. And Wayne with a nice jawbreaker counter. And King TK drop Toho. Yeah, because they're so tall, they go on the top rope. They don't hit the middle rope. And King TK driving that knee right to the chest and sternum area of Wayne. Not going to deny though, Wayne has those legendary uppercuts. That, look at that, spinning uppercut. That catch you out of nowhere and ain't afraid to use them. And look at Wayne with a good, oh, into the pin with that T-bone suplex. But King TK with the kick out. Oh, and look at Wayne trying to build the crowd behind him. And King TK throwing Wayne in the corner. You took too long. And there's those kicks, those lethal strikes. And Wayne gets out the way, and there's another spinning uppercut by Wayne. And look at Wayne. Pow! Pow! That is the uppercuts I was talking about. Those are the uppercuts that I was talking about. And look at Wayne going in for the submission hold. He's going in for the sharpshooter on King TK. And because King TK is tall, it hurts more. It is more pressure going to your lower back. And the push off. The push off by King TK. And that was smart by Wayne, trying to take those legs out of the legs and back of King TK. And now King TK, we've seen him do this to many superstars in the past. The royal knee. The royal knee. Going right into the cover. One. Oh, and maybe because the ref took a little too long to get in position there. And look at King TK. Oh, he tried to set Wayne up. Clubbing blow to the back. Try to go for a kick, but Wayne had it scouted. Wayne tried to go for a belly to belly with an eye rake by King TK. Try to go for those strikes again, and Wayne taking them down again. And look at Wayne going right back to those legs. Going right back to King TK's best ability. And pushing them off. And look at this. And now King TK trying to soften that head up on Wayne as he beats his head like a Bookaloo drum. Oh, and Wayne with a kick right to the face. And King TK with a takedown, headlock takedown on Wayne. And each superstar here on Tuesday night, each one of these guards are technically profound. And when TK takes a meditation, we already know what's coming next. But Wayne, he watched the tapes. Big clothesline sending TK over the top rope. Wise move by Wayne going through the middle ropes. We know he's afraid of that top rope. Side kick to the gut. And I believe if Wayne pulls the big victory over Big Country this weekend, this Saturday, I believe we can no longer call him the 7-second wonder. Big forearm by Wayne. Missed with the chop. And King TK throwing Wayne right into those steel steps. And now throwing him. And Wayne tripping over his own feet. King TK getting his arms together. People get worried about his feet so much. Bam! Right into the steel post. They get so confused with King TK's legs. They forget he has devastating strikes with his hands as well. And King TK, he doesn't take count-out victories. He like to get them pinfalls. And going after Wayne again, but Wayne with another kick to the face. Oh, and there it is. Look at that. Knee strike right to the gut. And now King TK setting Wayne up again, calling his shot for that royal knee. And he never, and I mean he never misses that royal knee. Setting him up, running STO. And Wayne, oh, look at that neck toss by Wayne. King TK should have went for the pinfall off that royal knee. Wayne was, I don't know what he was doing. And now Wayne going right back again for that sharpshooter. Trying to make the royal one tap. And what's King TK gonna do as Wayne is pulling and reaching down and King TK taps out? Wayne, Big Country, I hope you were watching. This man Wayne is coming and he is more hungry. He is more determined than ever. And look at the respect. Both of these men showing respect to each other. Two of the tallest in the WFCW. You gotta give respect to where it is due by both men. Clap it up for both of them. That is nothing but respect. But the thing is, they showing respect to the night. Can you imagine if both of these men win this Saturday in London and become champions? Oh, what a story that's gonna be. And now we have, for the first time ever, the WFCW TV champ, Money Man, Mr. Showtime, Mr. Main Event himself, Yusuf, going one-on-one against Big Country. Champion versus champion, looking to build that energy and momentum for this Saturday. We just saw what the challengers could do. Let's see what the champions could do. No titles on the line. This is just champion versus champion. Trying to build that momentum. Before we go to London, we got to put on one hell of a match. We done put on one hell of a show. Now it's time for the main event. Now this one, I'm not going to lie, Yusuf has been on the hot streak, so has Big Country. And that is why I'm looking forward to Big Country versus Wayne. Two men who have been on a non-stop roll, and one of them comes to an end on Saturday. That is going to be so entertaining to watch. But we also have Yusuf, the guy who led a revolution against the WFCW owners and is also one of the key success members why they are not around. That's right, he is the reason I am on commentary and not in the ring at the moment. But without further ado, let's get this underway. You can't wait, I can't wait, and damn it, they can't wait. And here he comes, Yusuf, the showmaker.
Making his way to the ring,
Mr. Showtime, you call it. He is one of the top reasons to watch Tuesday night. All right, Thursday, almost caught me there, but not brothers. This is the land of the gods. And trust me when I tell you this, Big Country, this is also a good exercise for you as well, because you're going in with a guy who has submissions, who has technique, who has power. May not have enough power as you, but he damn sure has enough power and capabilities to go toe-to-toe with some of the best. He was able to tap out Benjamin, and Benjamin is a big, big, strong man. He made me tap out, even though I had a dislocated shoulder. But I ain't going to sit here and roll on the past. It's about the here and now. And here he comes. Here comes big country. Here we go. I'm going to be a little biased. He is my favorite superstar here on Tuesday night. Look at him pounding that belt, showing the dominance of a champ. Look at the side. Jay New on Thursday night. This is what a champion is. This is what a champion looks like.
75 pounds, the FCW World Wrestling Heavyweight
Look at Big Country. Look at him. I give Big Country his props. Since coming here, he said only one thing mattered: reaching the top and trying to stay there. And we know getting to the top was hard, but Big Country dominated his way to the top. And the people love him for it. And here we go for the first time ever. Two of the and Yusuf with a kick right to the gut, taking Big Country down on one knee. And now Yusuf hoisting Big Country up, showing his power early. We told you, Yusuf does know power when it comes to bigger opponents. But Big Country is not just a big, bulky muscle man. Big Country has in-ring capability. Look at that, reversing and transitioning the weight on Yusuf. Big kick by Big Country on the Yusuf. And it is going right after the knee. Bam! Driving that knee to the ground. Big kick to the chest. Going in for the cover on Yusuf early. Big Country wants to. Big Country, I got a flight to catch and I got to eat before I get on that plane. And Yusuf, look at Yusuf. Bam! Showing some power there by Yusuf. Oh, Yusuf missed wildly with that play. Oh, now he got Big Country. But Big Country gets out of the way. Now Yusuf throwing Big Country to the ropes. Up and over by Yusuf. And Yusuf with a sidewalk slam. Shades of the big boss man. Slamming Big Country's arm to the ground. And Yusuf trying to go in for the cover. One. Only a one. That is why Big Country is a champion. And Yusuf with a big knee right to the back. But Big Country with the fireman carry. Now trying to pick Yusuf up, but Yusuf, jawbreaker. Yusuf showing some, and Big Country on Yusuf. Bam, that's a clothesline. And Yusuf, big elbow right to the face. Yusuf showing you why he is a show maker. But Big Country showing you why he's the biggest champ on Tuesdays. But Yusuf showing that athleticism and that ring awareness with the reversal. And Yusuf slowly trying to get into position with Big Country. Going in for the cover. Yusuf, like he told Big Country, you got a flight, I got to get on that same plane, brother. And Yusuf kicking Big Country in the back. And Yusuf, look at Yusuf with the roll up. 1, 2, and Big Country not having that. Big elbow, big boot. Everything comes big when it's in Big Country eyes. And look at this. Yusuf, big clothesline on a Big Country. And Yusuf with that shoulder lock. Look at that vice-like grip on Yusuf's right hand. Slamming Big Country. I give Yusuf that he is taking a fight to Big Country. And Big Country, don't do it, Big Country. That is not your safe haven. Big Country, come on, Big Country. Oh, Big Country. Clothesline by Yusuf. Standing insecurity by Yusuf. Now going right back into the cover. And Yusuf cannot believe it that Big Country kicked out of that. Yusuf cannot believe it. Now Yusuf, but Big Country. Big Texas-like clothesline by Big Country. Big Country trying to get himself back into this match. Yusuf has taken the fight to him. And Big Country slingshot Yusuf on that top rope. And Big Country, you guys get out here. I believe Little Butch is back. Get out here right now. Get out here right now. He ain't gonna do nothing to Big Country. That poser. Oh my God, it's Willie! Willie! Yeah, I'm a fat piece of crap, ain't that right, Earl? Take that, you son of a bitch. Let's go, Willie. Let's get out of here. You're welcome, courtesy of Thursday Night Titans. You guys say you don't want to provoke with a god? Well, you don't want to with a titan. Later, bastards. Ladies and gentlemen, oh, little Butch, you fat son of a bitch.
Here is your winner, Yosef Willie the Punisher Newman.
These guys, congratulations to Willie, but you gotta give the assistance to Willie. And that damn little Butch who just hit me 3 consecutive times with a steel chair. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you all for coming out and being part of Tuesday Night Gods. Please tune in this Saturday night for the WFCW Tuesday Night Gods pay-per-view Battle of the Gods. Oh my gosh. And Lil Butch, Willie, you better pray my plane doesn't get delayed. I may have retired from in-ring action, but damn it, you fat son of a bitch, Lil Butch. You just woken one of the most sleeping and most devastating gods. You should have let me stay asleep. I'm gonna talk to Big E. I'm getting my goddamn in-ring license revoked. This Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern, ladies and gentlemen, live from London, England. And we'll be back here live Tuesday as well, because we know gods never stop. Until then, good night, everybody.